Hey, chat room. Let me know when you can hear. And see me on YouTube. All right. Hopefully Chad is out there twiddling knobs and getting us going. Nothing yet? Anybody? Nothing. Giz one, Dale. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, Dr. Cold Chad, I can't believe. Oh, we see in here. Okay, flying out. You see in here on YouTube or on both? YouTube. Spaceman, okay, both. All right. You can tell by that the show is live. Two people are saying they're seeing us on YouTube. And there we are. Okay, you see it says 9:25:24 on the mic. All right. So chat room. No matter what, we're going to go. We're jumping into the show. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for you're hearing it at home, I hope.
It's the Giz Fiz. And now your host, mathematics writer and the Giz Wiz, Dick DeBartolo.
Welcome to regular, old-fashioned, totally unimproved Giz Fiz, the show of 9/25/24. And here's where we carefully, slowly fade to my other camera as the music dies. Now, thanks to Steve Glad. Steve Glad. All the numbers and dates. So now we know the show of September 25th, 24 is Giz Fiz show 593. All right. And we have a guest on the phone. We're going to chat a minute or two here with George Davis. George, say hi.
Hi, everybody.
I'm going to bring you back a little so you're closer to the mic. Okay, say hi again.
Hi, everybody. Hi, chat room. I miss you.
All right, they are okay. And George, you don't have us up on your iPad, right?
No, I don't.
That's okay.
I tried to get it.
That's okay. So George, you're back home now.
Yes.
And is there any sort of maintenance or anything special you have to do? You came back with a new pacemaker. Are there
That was it.
any limitations on anything you have to do or do differently?
No heavy lifting, and they told me not to raise my left hand for a while, but over my head.
Don't lift your left hand over your head. Okay.
There was no pain at all, ever. I had no pain ever during the operation or recovery or whatever.
Okay. And George, last week we showed the picture of the ship you were on with the explosion. So George, did the ship shake when that happened?
It made when it blew up, the sound travels underneath the water and hits the ship, so it did make a jerking like an earthquake when it went off.
And now, in retrospect, that was a very dangerous thing to do for you to be that close, right?
Well, it was a half a mile away, and I don't know if there's any kind of any kind of radiation. I don't know. possibly. I'm putting in for benefits for that now
Oh, okay. Okay.
because it's called. It was in the called the blue waters. There was 36 nuclear bombs going off around the area where we were. They were dropped from the B-52s, and of course we were traveling around in that area. So I don't know. I picked up any contamination at all. I don't know.
Wow.
But I put in for benefits for that if there was.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Well, George, we are going to do your 6 photos today, and we're also going to do your facts. And we want to thank you, George. Thank you on camera for doing this now for, I don't know how many shows. Did we do these at the very beginning? I can't even remember.
Well, I mean, how long?
How long have you? Do you know how long you've been doing pictures?
Yes. Well, I started doing this show in 2014, so that's over 10 years.
Okay, amazing.
Every week, except for the weeks that they're not in up for on vacation or holidays or whatever. But every week for all this time, and I enjoy doing it. I love it. I love for the people to do the captions for the pictures, and so chat room. Thank you so much for doing this all these years.
Well, it's great, and George, thank you.
I enjoy doing it, and I think you enjoy making captions, and it gives you something to do to keep your mind sharp.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to jump into pictures, and this should free up your signal so you can watch the show. George, thank you.
Shall I hang up the phone?
Yeah, we can have the bandwidth here too. It would be a big help. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. All right, so chat room, we're going to do photos from George Davis, and we're going to start with a gorgeous, let's see, George says photo 1 is an awesome sunset. An awesome sunset for you to caption, and we'll go to our 3-shot. So we can see what you're writing. Okay. Or sunrise. Pay attention to the road, not the sunset. Curve ahead, says Paul. Feels like going home. Looks like sunset on a smoky sky. Oh, they're going so fast. Why the hell are we driving toward the forest fire? Who lit the sky on fire? Orange, aren't you glad you saw this beautiful sunset? What a beautiful car on the road to harmony, driving into the sunset. I'm saying it's sunrise with a beautiful day ahead. What kind of phone do you have there? George's point of view while riding shotgun. We don't do horses anymore. I hope there's a gas station around this bend. On the road to... Riding off into the sunset. Oh, 2 in a row. Riding off into the sunset, says Martron. And Spaceman says, riding off into the sunset in my Pinto. Going to Sunset Boulevard to see about a swimming pool. And we'll end with, those taillights look like an approaching animal if you squint. Okay. Let's go to the full photo. George said, for the awesome sunset. My caption is, I've driven this highway for over 10 years, and I've never seen anything as beautiful as this sunset before. Okay, photo 2 from George. Oh. Let's see, George just calls this cute dog. All right, so we need... Your caption, it's a little dog, if you're just listening, little doggy laying down, wide-eyed, laying on his side. I don't know, looking at something or daydreaming. It's whatever you want. It's whatever you want. Brian says, is it dinner yet? L.A. Eric, are we going for a walk or what? How about a belly rub? I'm waiting for my job interview. You know you can't resist me. I can hear the TV downstairs. Oh, that's funny. Where's my treat? If I wait patiently, maybe they'll bring me my dinner. Dog contemplating the meaning of life. Please, I need a treat. So relaxed after my romp in the park. Waiting for the owner who is coming home. That was a great walk. I just love being near you. Dinner time yet, Daddy? Just the one treat? Wasn't I a good boy? Waiting for the guy who brings the treats to enter the room. Can Charlie come out and play? Why does that mutt over there keep barking? I'm dreaming of becoming a support animal. Disappointed look when you're all out of bones to chew. Why don't I have theme music, says Hawks. Man, I wish I had friends while my owners were at work. I'm a golden, but damn it, all I do is retrieve things. Dreaming about that ride you took me with into that sunset. Where is that? Is this cute enough for a treat? I wish it was a cat. We're going to end with Caesar. Look into my eyes so I can hypnotize you. All right. And George says, for the cute doggy, my caption is, I think I hear my owners coming up the stairs now. I'll be eating dinner in less than half an hour. God, it takes him that long to make dinner. Charlie would have a fit. Okay, photo 3. That's a weird photo. George just calls this photo a beautiful girl. A beautiful girl. Your caption can be anything you like. If you're just watching, boy, I don't know how to describe this. It looks like someone used Photoshop and put a rose garden around a pretty girl's face. And I'm not even sure the girl is not.
It's a painting.
Yeah, it's a painting. I think it is a painting too. Okay. You can't trust her. She's a plant. Believe it or not, my name isn't Rose. This makeup helps keep my face together. My mother's a woman. My father's a rose. Looks like AI. Ivy before she turned poison. How puzzling. Might want to get that growth checked by a doctor. Green-eyed envy. I picked the wrong hair dye color. I told you if I sat long enough posing for this, moss would grow on me. Geez, it's been raining too much in Florida. Pack NW says, paint by number lady. Giz says, garden lady. And we'll end with Dan, who says, you'll never guess where I hide my thorns. We'll throw in Captain J. Poison ivy portrait. Okay, George says, for the beautiful girl, my caption is, have I told you, Katie, that you have the most amazing eyes I have ever seen? All right, moving on to photo 4. Boy, I know, is that sunrise or sunset? An amazing sky is how George describes this. It is an amazing sky, okay? An amazing sky. Cosmic, says Loke. All right, more for the amazing sky. It's an ice crystal. It's an ice crystal tornado, says Pac Magoo. Wow, sun meets moon. Rare desert hurricane, says Jamma B. Caesar, will I end up in Oz if this catches up to me? Oh, they're getting faster. Oh my God, biggest tornado I've ever seen. Vortex is about to cause chaos. Look now, kids, you'll never see another one like this again. Boy, those chemtrails are getting stranger and stranger. Biggest slinky ever. Is that a tornado? As the satellite approached Earth, George's point of view while riding horseback. See the sundog just above the middle hill? No less than about what is that? Crepuscular rays? I'm murdering that. Van Gogh would have loved this. When sky meets the eye. Very amazing sky writing. Not really. I'm going for a little brain hot trip. And we'll end with Dan. I don't know why. Dan said, makes me want some cotton candy. Oh, okay, I guess I sort of see that. Makes me want some cotton candy. Oh, I see it in the bigger picture. George said, for the amazing sky, my caption is, nature is great. It gives us some great views at times. Moving on to photo 5. George calls this an ice cave. An ice cave. Also looks kind of hand-drawn to me, or AI, or Photoshop. Under the glacier, says Pack. Johnny B, ice tunnel. A Yeti mansion. Yeti condo. A lot of Yeti stuff. Put this picture on ice. I'm taking over Superman's Fortress of Solitude. Wow. We're almost out. Run for your life. Look up. Cool mini golf hole. I said on the rocks, not in the rocks. Yeti garage. I said I wanted ice cream, not an ice cave. Some people may have an ice box. We have an ice cave. Leaving Superman's secret lair. Iceman cometh. Catch any jetties yet? I'm hungry. This is my hibernation palace. Watch out, the polar bear will be back soon. I detect a sky theme here. I think you're right, Becky. As fake as the icicles at the North Pole's restaurant. View, Captain J says, view out of an ice tray. I bet the rent is cheap here. We're on thin ice. An Arctic summer. It's a natural igloo. Mandy summer in the Yukon. And we're going to end with Dan. Would it be wrong to ask for an Eskimo pie? All right. And George says, for the ice cave, my caption is, I've heard of ice caves before, but this is the first time I've actually seen one. Wow. I can tell from the description, there will be tongues hanging out for photo 6. Oh, whoa. It's another one of George's, a shelf of pastries. Gooey. Gooey pastries. I'll take the one with the strawberries on top first, and then the chocolate-covered ones second. And the orange ones absolutely last. I'll take one of each. Food. Be still my beating heart. Enough for me. Where's yours? Dinner is served. Where to begin? Which ones are the... Stephen, which ones are the sugar-free? Around the petty fours. Hey, look, I think we're alike again. Get the insulin. I'm about to dive in. You can never have enough cake. Stop it, George. I'll pass on the grape row. Yeah, me too. The grape and the orange row, not for me. Difficult choices, and this is one of them. Are these vegan? I hope not. George's weekly craving photo. Or you can eat cake. Perfect for playing checkers. Yeah, you'd never. By the time the game was over, there'd be nothing left. Do those chocolate ones have a fortune? And we'll end with, oh my God, suddenly they have stopped coming. We will end with, why do you do this, George, says L.A. Eric. And we'll throw in Caesar. Does George get a kickback from my local bakery? Okay, let's see what George put. George said, for the pastries, my caption is, this is my favorite pastry shop now. They're always coming up with something new. All right. You know, I can't remember. Was there a seventh photo? Oh, yeah. George said, let me just find that thing where he said, this is my fifth generation back grandfather who was an explorer. I don't know if I sent you this before or not. You did not, George. Now you know that I had a famous person in my past, says George. He was one of the chief, John Davis was one of the chief navigators of Queen Elizabeth the First of England, led several voyages to discover Northwest Passage, was a pilot and captain on both Dutch and English voyages to the East Indies. Wow, he discovered the Falkland Islands. Well, wait, when he got there, did he say, I'm discovering the Falkland Islands? Why weren't they the George Davis Islands if he discovered them? Anyway, George, that's very impressive. Very impressive. Okay, we're going to do facts. All right, the first is the no question. The Earth is 4.5 billion years old, and the honey has not spoiled yet. There was a cave in ancient times where honey was found after 3,000 years, and it was still edible. We have a little deli here that has food pretty much that old. I don't think they care if it's edible or not. They're just selling it. Okay. True or false? The brain is more active during the night than during the day. Fact or crap? The brain is more active during the night than during the day. Crap, true. Wow. Paul says, it's true, the brain has to file all that stuff you did during the day. Fact. Boy, it's like half and half. You know, I'm going to say it's true. Your brain spends a lot of time making up weird dreams.
I think it's crap.
You think it's crap?
Because doesn't the brain have to regulate your body movements and everything? Walking and moving and talking.
All right. Okay. Dennis says crap. I say true. I think the brain sits there and goes, I'm going to scare him with this dream. Watch this. It is a fact that the brain is more active during the night.
I can't believe that.
But Dennis doesn't believe it. Oh. I'm seeing the answer. I never would have got this. What is the most shoplifted item? What is the most shoplifted item? Perfume, razor blades, chewing gum, diapers, M&Ms, candy with toilet paper, coats. Boy.
Seems to be a lot of candy up there.
You think, yeah, diapers, shopping bag, a lot of candy, Tide, makeup, booze, most shoplifted item. I would say cash in the cash register. Gasoline, candy. Wow. Oh, what? Chat room. I don't know about this answer. The most shoplifted item. No one has it, and I think it'll be as surprised as me. The most shoplifted item. Oh, Dan, you're the closer. We'll give it to Dan. The most shoplifted item is cheese. The most shoplifted item is cheese. I don't know. Is it done by people who are hungry and they feel cheese will keep? More trying to say, if by mice. Okay, here's a fact. George said, this is a fact. You don't have to play for it. There are more moves in chess than atoms on Earth. How could that be? Here's a fact. There are more moves in chess than actual atoms on the Earth. Yeah, I don't think that could be true either. Yeah. George, the chat room is challenging you. This does not seem correct. The airport in Brussels sells more blank than any other location on Earth. So you have to fill that in. The airport in Brussels sells more blank than any other location on Earth. Yeah, chat room. You know your candy. You know your candy. The airport in Brussels sells more chocolate than any other location on Earth. George Ensworth, we did it again. Another show under our belt. I'm glad my site for the photos is pretty big. Not many repeats. I do my best to get pastry shots. Dick loves those a lot. So does the chat room, George. See you all real soon. Keep happy always. Bye, George. George, thank you. It was good seeing you a little bit earlier. All right, we're going to do some logo stuff. You know, chat room, I am also, when it comes time to take a drink, I'm going to show my CBS spot. Did anybody see it? I was on CBS Sunday Morning as part of the tribute to Mad Magazine. Can you stand seeing it again? Oh, should I not show it? Chat room, quick, show it again. All right. Show it, okay. Yeah, I was really, it was so funny because when CBS first called, the producer, he said, so on my rundown here, I see we're shooting stuff at your studio, Disneyland. I said, yes. He said, we're going to record at 3. I said, that's fine. He said, and we have to set up at noon. I said, you set up at noon for a 3 o'clock show? He goes, yeah. I said, it's my studio. Anyway, he called back and he said, I talked to the cameraman and they can limit to 2 hours. I said, can I just ask, normally people come in and they set up like in 40 minutes. And he goes, this is the way we do it. Each person has their own camera and their own camera person. And that way, David Pogue was the host. David Pogue is so great. So it was myself, John Ficarra, former editor of Mad, and David Pogue. And he said, so you guys are going to be kind of winging it. And if you say something funny and David laughs and we have one camera, we may not swing over fast enough to get him laughing. So we just tape everybody all the time for the whole interview. And then we put it together. So I said, all right, well, that makes sense. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Banana. The show is bananas. Oh. What's the color or the predominant color of the Chiquita banana sticker? I know this only because I bought some Chiquita bananas today. What is the... Oh, wow. You know what? Chat room. Dennis and I have found keeping bananas in the refrigerator keeps them fresher longer. And now I'm wondering if the company had that slogan, no, don't put bananas in the refrigerator, to help them spoil faster. Oh, Loke said we could sing their song. Banana, I don't think so. Tankfish said, don't put them in the refrigerator, it ruins the taste. Oh, there's a song. Chat room, I wish I was more professional with this setup. I could go on the web, but bananas have radiation? Yeah, they turn black really fast. All right, chat room. What Gap-owned clothing store has that in the title without the S? What Gap-owned clothing store? Republic of Bananas. Yes. Banana Republic, indeed. Now, what part of a Schwinn Stingray bike is associated with a banana? Oh, you know what? Okay. It just dawned on me. Ah! Oh my God, you are good. Chat room. It took me a minute at first. Amazing. Yeah, the banana seat. That is a funny thing. That is so fun. Chat room is so smart. What 2005 action flick did Hostess celebrate by bringing back a banana-flavored Twinkie? Boy. Which 2005 action flick did Hostess celebrate by bringing back a banana-flavored Twinkie? Any idea, Dennis?
King Kong?
Yeah, chat room. Dennis has it. Several of you have it. And Giz1 has it. King Kong. King Kong. Mm-mm. I don't know. These are hard to do, but we'll try it. I have to put the card down because there's no light on it, so I have to put the card down. And then I'll hold the card up again. Which of these sodas comes in a distinctly colored maroon can? Which one of these comes in a distinctly colored maroon can? Oh, whoa! Chat room. I don't like Dr. Pepper. Holy cow. It is indeed Dr. Pepper. Which of these brands was abbreviated to a pair of 3-letter words? And what are they? Which of these brands was abbreviated to 2 3-letter words, and what were they? I don't think anybody has this. No one has it. Mr. Dave at least is doing 3 letters. Oh, wait a minute. Someone... Oh, wait! Pack. I think Pack is the only one who did 2 words, 3 letters each. You're right. Pack. MTNDEW. I don't know how you knew that. That is hard. Diet Right was the first low-calorie diet soda produced by which one of these brands? The first diet. Boy, I never would know. I would say... I don't know. Would it be an off-brand that was trying something new? Yeah. I'm with RC Cola too. Which one of these brands produced the first low-calorie diet soda? RC Cola. How many of these brands come in a green bottle? How many of these brands... Oh, the camera finally cleared up and went out of focus again. How many of these brands come in a green bottle? Seems to be a fight between 2 and 3 with three wins. All right. Excellent chat room. 3 of them. Mountain Dew, 7-Up, and Sprite. Yay, the 3s wins. All right, let's do one of those fact questions. I'm going to do it after the fact question. And then I'll have some soda. Oh, here they are. What? Do cars use more gas when they have their high beams turned on? Do cars use more? Wow, talk about a yes and no battle. Do cars use more gas when they have their high beams turned on? No, 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 yes, 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 probably, but it's microscopic. Didn't Jane Mansfield have high beams? Yes, because I drive faster, says Dwindle. Agreed, slightly. Not with an electric car. All right, let's take a look. Do cars use more gas when their high beams are turned on? The answer is yes, but it's a very marginal difference. Okay, they do burn more gas. It's a touch more. What? These are bizarre questions on this card. What happens if you put half a watermelon in a microwave on full power for a minute? What happens if you put half a watermelon in the microwave on full power for a minute? I don't think
It melts.
I don't think it would explode.
It melts, wouldn't it? Just
Oh, melt. Oh, may it turns into watermelon juice. 1 minute, Spaceman says nothing. The other half gets very scared. Nothing happens. You have a mess to clean up. Turns to mush. Turns to mush sounds interesting. Explodes. You get watermelon soup. You have to buy a new microwave. All right. What happens if you put half a watermelon in the microwave at full power for a minute? It gets warm.
funny.
It gets warm. So there's no huge reaction. It gets warm. Okay. Oh my God. How many fingers in total does Donald Duck have? How many fingers in total does Donald Duck have? Yeah, I'm with the 6 people. How about you?
I would say 4, but doesn't he have webbed feet?
Yeah, but this is fingers.
I would say 4.
4 fingers?
Most have 4.
I'm in for 6. Wow. A lot of the chat room is in for 8. Let me read it again carefully. No, it's nothing about toes. How many fingers does Donald Duck have in total? Oh. Chat room. Hawks Post, Spaceman. 8. You said 8?
Oh, on both hands.
Yeah, on both
Oh,
hands.
that was at 4. I thought we meant one hand.
No,
I said
no,
4.
on both hands.
8, yeah.
How cold does it get on the moon at night? How do I know? How cold does it get on the moon at night? Whoa, very, very cold. Minus 220, minus 270. Genevieve is usually good with this stuff because he's been up there. Wow, everybody, minus 220. Genevieve said, I'm up there now. Cold enough to break out the thick comforter. How cold does it get on the moon at night? As low as minus 280 degrees. Raven, looking up. You're the closest I have on my screen right now. Minus 280 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, God willing, this video will play. Okay, it's about the Norman Rockwell Museum, and I'm not sure if it's not in the video. I'll tell you an incredible story about Norman Rockwell and Alfred E. Newman. Let me see. All right. Hoping.
Throughout the morning, we'll be previewing coming attractions for this new season, including some notable exhibitions at museums across the country. But to begin, David Pogue takes us to an exhibit guaranteed to take you back.
Nestled in the rolling hills of rural Massachusetts, swathed by manicured grounds, sits the Norman Rockwell Museum. And here, side by side with the wholesome works of America's most beloved illustrator, is the world's dumbest cover boy, Alfred E. Newman.
It's sacrilegious. It's an outrage. But I do think if Norman Rockwell were here, he'd laugh his head off. He would think this is fantastic.
That's right. These hallowed halls are now home to the world's largest exhibit of artwork from Mad Magazine, co-curated by political cartoonist Steve Brodner.
I was formed by Mad. My idea of comedy, humor, irreverent drawing comes from this.
Mad began in 1952 as a comic book that made fun of other comic books. But if you came of age during Mad's peak, the 60s, 70s, and 80s, you know what it became. A hilarious guide to the hypocrisy of the authority figures in your life. And Mad kept saying, but they're all idiots.
No. Isn't that marvelous?
Mad made fun of dumb ads, of dumb politicians, of dumb trends, and of course, dumb movies.
They're making fun of the government. They're making fun of IBM.
And hence, that's why parents are really
because
not too pleased.
The authority of parents and teachers were also being mocked.
Yes.
John Ficarra was the editor of Mad for 33 years. Writer Dick DeBartolo was around even longer.
I have been in every issue for about 55 years.
Every issue?
Yeah, and I got paid for about half of it.
At this very desk, he wrote hundreds of movie parodies, including The Da Vinci Coma, Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Out, and Try-Panic. I remember as one of those readers not understanding all the jokes. Sometimes you were making fun of stuff that were over my head.
Well, that was sort of the charm. And we figured either kids will get it or they won't, and they'll look it up and find out. Or 5 years later, they're looking at old man thinking, oh, now I get that joke.
Mad's artists and writers called themselves the usual gang of idiots. And when they said usual, they meant it. They tended to work for Mad for decades, including Al Jaffe, whose art appeared in every issue but one for 65 years. He died last year at 102.
People have been doing satire one way or another throughout the ages. The only difference is most of them wound up in dungeons, and we wind up on the newsstand.
Al Jaffe is one of the geniuses of Mad. He concocted the back page of Mad, the interior back page, which turned into a fold-in.
And the caption says, more and more today's young people are having basic job problems. Many of them must pick highly practical ways to live on a low income. And when we fold it,
Boom.
moving back home. But one Mad artist gets a whole museum room, Mort Drucker, who died in 2020.
Everything is experimentation. And that's the fun of it all, once you get a handle on what a good artist is supposed to be and do.
This was Mort Drucker's parody of The Godfather. Marlon Brando as Vito Corleone, Robert Duvall, and Pacino. Now you'll notice he wasn't happy with the head.
Oh, is that why this has been redone?
Yes, it's what we call the paste up.
He really loved people, and I think that's why he was such a successful caricaturist, because he inhaled the persona of somebody and wanted them to be realized in the best way possible.
Mort Drucker's daughter, Lori Drucker Bachner.
Here's what I find crazy. He didn't have professional training?
No, well, he did go to Parsons for 3 months, and they told him he really was not cut up to be an artist.
Wait, excuse me, what?
Yeah, he was pretty devastated, because he always thought of himself as an artist.
Drucker went on to draw for MAD for over 50 years. At its peak in 1974, MAD sold 2.1 million copies. It was wildly profitable, even though Bill Gaines, its publisher from MAD's founding until his death in 1992, refused to accept advertising.
This is just the thing with me. I've always been against ads. It's a good thing to publish if you can, without any outside help, so you're not beholden to anybody.
But eventually, readership began to decline. People have all kinds of theories as to why. Magazines began dying off. The usual gang of idiots began dying off. The internet happened. And then there was the ownership problem.
Bill sold it to a guy who owned another magazine that was losing money. They sold it to, I think, a holding company. We became part of Warner Publishing. And then, just as I was leaving, AT&T bought the company, really screwed it up. Please don't cut that out. And sold it again now to Discovery.
For a very brief time, I think it was just a month, it was Smucker's Jams and Jellies. We thought, how did we get there?
MAD's last regular issue came out in April 2018. The MAD exhibition runs through the end of October, but the MAD influence still runs strong.
The Simpsons have been very generous in saying how much MAD influenced them, and certainly Weird Al.
Stephen Colbert and Jon Stewart.
Do you think there would have been SNL or any of the stand-ups?
MAD actually created a revolution in the United States. People are still saying, I don't believe that. I'm going to investigate this and see what the truth of it is. And I think that's what MAD is saying. Don't buy the con,
That was fun, wasn't it? Oh, Weird Al is a huge MAD fan. He actually edited one issue of MAD. We had lunch with him one day at the Society of Illustrators, and Al said, you guys used to just print the lyrics and not the music. And I thought, this is a fun thing to do. And look at where he ended up. Yeah. So I have to thank David Pogue and Robert Marston, the producer of that spot. I think CBS had kept putting it off, and it was supposed to be on Sunday, and then they said it's not on Sunday, and
Forget the story about Alfred and Norman Rockwell.
Oh yeah, yes. So one of the amazing things at the museum is a letter from Norman Rockwell to Al Feldstein, the editor of MAD at the time. Al Feldstein, Alfred E. Newman was a character that started in like the 1890s, and he was in a lot of different ads. He had no name, and he looked a little different in different ads. So Al Feldstein offered Norman Rockwell $1,000 to do the definitive portrait of Alfred E. Newman, and if MAD liked it, $2,000 to do it in a color rendition. And Norman Rockwell said, okay. And then on Monday, he sent a letter to MAD saying, I've been thinking it over and talking to my wife, and my wife thinks this is not a good thing for me. And he said, I'm afraid I would just mess it up. So I hate to be a quitter, but I'm not going to do it. I'm thinking, how bizarre. And MAD did many satires on Norman Rockwell paintings. And at the exhibition, they have the original Alfred E. Newman portrait done by Richard Williams and the one done by Norman Rockwell. Both of them are the originals. And a ton of original Mad stuff. It's very exciting thing. Way up, way far away. 2.5 hours from Disneyland each way. It was Sunday morning, CBS Sunday morning, this past Sunday. And it's on their website, and it's on YouTube. Mad did have an amazing impact. It's kind of funny. What I was pleased at is we went on a Monday, and they had a pretty good crowd. This was before the CBS thing. It was the Monday before. And Stephanie, who is the lead curator, there are 5 different exhibition rooms, and she was showing us around. And as we entered each room, she would say, "Ladies and gentlemen, you picked a perfect day to come here because I am traveling around with 2 of the backbones of Mad Magazine, Mad's Maddest Writer, Dick DeBartolo, and Sam Viviano, art director for 30 years. So we did selfies and we did autographs. And it was great to see so many people and a lot of older people. Oh, the guys are going, "Oh my God, when I was a kid." Anyway, it was great. And there are several free videos on their website, Norman NR, whatever his initials are, .org. And 2 of those videos were shot here at Disneyland. Norman Rockwell Museum, so it's nrm.org, okay? And you can the videos are free. All right, so I think we'll go right into match game. Oh, yeah. All right. At the amusement park, Stella said, "I don't want to get on that roller coaster. It has no blank." I don't want to get on that roller coaster. It has no blank. All right, and look up now. There's no air sickness. Oh, that's no brakes. Oh, okay. No tracks, no wheels. That was my second answer, Hawks. No wheels. No operator's a good answer. No brakes is good. No end. No bath bags. Okay, Dennis, at the amusement park, Stella said, "I don't want to get on that roller coaster. It has no." Dennis said, "It has no." Bam, no cushions. I got a match. I said it has no safety bars, which will match with seat belts. It has no business being called a roller coaster. Becky said, "Did Dennis read Mad before he met you?" Yes. Yes. And I'll tell it briefly. I've been trying to get this video clip for years. The video clip is at the Paley Museum of Media Museum. But to make a copy, they said I have to get a letter from CES saying it's okay and then pay him $200. Dennis and I knew each other at the gym. We just said hello to each other for like a year. Never spoke outside of that. And then right before an election in 1980, I was on television as Alfred E. Newman's campaign manager. And Dennis saw that. And then the next time at the gym, he said, "Oh, my God, you work for Mad? I'm very shy. I never wanted to talk to you, but can we have lunch one day? And I love Mad." So Mad brought us together. Weird Willie is so weird.
How weird was he?
He's so weird, he eats soup with a blank. Weird Willie is so weird. He eats soup with a blank. Weird Willie is so weird. He eats soup with a... Oh, very good. Very good. You know what? I don't... Oh, okay. Okay. Vicky, you saved it. Oh, so does Mandy. All right. Weird Willie was so weird, he eats soup with a fork. And Dennis said, Weird Willie was so weird, he eats soup with a syringe. Oh, no, siphon.
Oh, okay.
We'll give you a match. Oh, a dipstick. That's funny. A spatula. Oh, these are great. His hands. A vacuum cleaner. Chat room. Very funny. Okay. Dumb Donald was so dumb.
How dumb was he?
He thought a trampoline was a blank. This is hard. Dumb Donald was so dumb, he thought a trampoline was a blank. Okay. I will match absolutely no one. No one. Dumb Donald was so dumb, he thought a trampoline was a blank. A female tramp, a skinny tramp, a small hooker, a place to put tramps, musical instrument. Okay. I almost matched a thin tramp. Dumb Donald was so dumb, he thought a trampoline was, I put a bum that leans. Oh, you got a match. Yeah. A little tramp. Oh, a small tramp. Very good. Harry said it was so cold last night.
How cold was it?
It was so cold, even my blank froze. Bobby said it was so cold last night. How cold was it? Even my blank froze. I know what you're putting, chat room, but I'm going family friendly. Okay. Oh, okay. Harry said it was so cold last night, even my blank froze. Dennis said, even my hair froze. Was there a match, chat room? Anybody say hair?
I saw one.
You did? Okay, that's a match. And I'm not sure I got a match. Even my radiator froze. Anybody radiator? That go by? No. Okay. In my radiator froze, no match. Oh, heater. We'll take that. Frank's birthday party was so loud. How loud was it? Frank's birthday party was so loud, even the blank next door complained about the noise. Frank's birthday party was so loud, even the blank next door complained about the noise. Dennis, you can just say your answer out loud. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Frank's birthday party was so loud.
How loud was it?
It was so loud, even the blank next door complained about the noise.
Dog.
Oh, the dog next door. Metal fan. Mime. Deaf man. Airport is excellent. Cemetery. Oh, several cemeteries. Oh, marching band. Now that's better. Ocean Ambulance Company. The circus is excellent, Stephen. It should be really noisy things. I didn't get a match, but I said even, the earplug factory. That's very good. I said the party was so loud, even the bowling alley next door complained about the noise. No, I don't think I got a match. Okay, one more, and then we'll do Charlie. Charlie. All right, let's do Charlie now because Charlie's going berserk. Hang on. Let's get the technology, the amazing technology of the movable camera. Okay. Oh, Charlie does his puzzle now in 10 seconds. Okay, Charlie, come on, look at look at the camera, Charlie. Oh, Charlie, hey, let me move up Charlie's scene. Oh boy, Charlie, yeah. Oh boy, Charlie. Oh, look at me. Look at me. Charlie, look at the chat room. Yeah. Charlie, look at the chat room. Yeah, look at the chat. Here. Come on. Show the chat room, Charlie. Oh, Charlie, the chat room. They're the ones that support you. All right, okay. Sir Wags-a-Lot, ladies and gentlemen, the famous tale of Sir Wags-a-Lot. We could power if there was a power failure. Oh boy, look at that guy. All right, Charlie. Yeah, but we're not snacks. All right, Charlie. Charlie, we're going to do one more question, and then we will end this epic. All right, let me lower Charlie's music. Dick, smear the lens with Kibbles juice. Charlie, no. Okay. Where's that sheet with my questions? Oh, okay. Wimpy Willie, the superhero, is so wimpy.
How wimpy was he?
He's so wimpy he can't even outrun a blank. Wimpy Willie, the superhero, is so wimpy he can't even outrun a blank. This is Charlie. This is the gentle Charlie now. Is becoming very outspoken. We have a monster on our hand. Okay. Wimpy Willie, the superhero, is so wimpy he can't even outrun a turtle. Oh, tortoise, that's a match. And I saw a turtle go by. Turtle down there. Oh, Dennis said a snail. Tombo matches. Dennis matches. Okay. A potted plant. That's good. A legless centipede. A cool breeze. A mannequin. A mannequin's very funny. All right, chat room. Well, we went 10 minutes over, but we played that video, so that took 6 minutes. Anyway, tomorrow is Giz Wiz, and then next Wednesday we're back with Giz Fiz. So this has been a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman. Let me switch it. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman, Dick DeBartolo, Dennis Wonderland, Charlie the Dog, Scooter X, Jamma B, Loke, Dan Dooku, ZX, Pack NW. Oh, wait, we have to run credits. Get your credits ready, chat room. Gonna run these credits. And then we will go and see your credits. Produced by Sir Wags-a-Lot. Don't blame the Giz Wiz. And get me a treat. Okay. Assistant producer, LA Flick. Caesars, the Cat Talent Agency. Keeper of Frozen Credits, Pack NW. Declare, Assistant Stage Director. Oh, God, they're going so fast. Charles Boxer Presser Coach, Dang Fish. Pastry Taster, Giz 1, Dale Paco, Madman Across the Continent. Credit Editor, Jammer B. Charlie Script Consultant, eBurger 10, Morgus. The Man Who Does What No One Else Wants to Do. Concession Stand, Dan, Raven. Soup Testing Technician. Becky says, Dennis, I miss you. Assistant to Norman Rockwell. Looking for work, says Mad Frank. Man to the Clown, Assistant Studio Supervisor, or ASS. Banana Salesman, Paul. Main Confusion Maker, Loke. And we'll end with Mr. Dave, the Shark Wrangler. All right, chat room. See you tomorrow for Giz Wiz. Bye.